A hidden danger lurks in the calm depths of the water beneath the pleasant veneer of swimming pancakes, defying the beautiful image of stingrays. It's not just the deadly stinger puncture that causes problems, it's the complex venom that follows, forming a tapestry of anguish. Imagine dealing with not just pain at the puncture site, but also headaches, nausea, fainting, and even seizures. Stingrays, with their cartilaginous bodies that look like human ears, hide a deadly weapon in their whip-like tails. There are no bones, only a sleek, shark-like exterior in gray, tan, or brown. While their beauty enchants, it's essential to realize their potential danger. The stingers deliver potent venom to cause low blood pressure and heart rhythms. Despite the threat, a paradox emerges. Fatal encounters are rare, a monument to the fascinating waltz between risk and rarity in the ocean's depths. Here are 3 stories of stingray attacks, the worst of all time. In the sun-soaked haven of Bahia Beach in Ruskin, Florida, Christy Catafo O'Brien's tranquil afternoon took a dangerous turn as the ocean's embrace turned treacherous. Seeking solace and refreshment, Christy and her husband, visitors from Tampa, set out for an idyllic day by the water. Little did they anticipate the imminent clash between leisure and danger. As the couple reveled in the simple joy of a seaside bite, fate took an unexpected twist. A seemingly benign encounter with a stingray escalated into a harrowing ordeal when Christy found herself impaled by its venomous barb, a razor-thin line away from piercing her very lungs. The azure waves that moments ago whispered serenity now bore witness to a struggle between life and the untamed forces beneath. A routine dip transformed into a fight for survival in the blink of an eye, leaving Christy teetering on the edge of an unforeseen abyss. This is the story of an ordinary afternoon shattered by the unpredictable fury of nature, a testament to the unexpected dance between leisure and the primal forces lurking beneath the ocean's surface. Christy Catafo O'Brien basked in the knee-deep waters of Bahia Beach, her tranquil retreat transforming into a tumultuous experience as the sun cast its warm glow on the horizon. She was seeking peace amidst the serene panorama when suddenly, an abrupt disruption shattered the tranquility. An underwater ambush caught her off guard, causing her to recoil in shock when the stealthy stingray suddenly struck her back with its barbed stinger. The stinger pierced her skin, injecting a sudden surge of searing pain that immediately spread throughout her body. She recounted the startling encounter to WFLA, attributing the sensation initially to a potential jellyfish encounter. However, the reality was far more sinister, unraveling a narrative of unexpected peril lurking beneath the ocean's surface. She rose from the water, her body instinctively reacting to escape the pain that had engulfed her. However, her attempt to flee was abruptly halted by her husband's urgent plea, which injected a chilling reality into the otherwise sun-soaked scene. "No, do not move at all," he cautioned, alerting the person of a stingray landing on them. At that moment, a transformation occurred in the tranquil shallows as they turned into a battleground. The delicate balance between leisure and the unfathomable forces of the ocean was hanging in the balance. After the stealthy stingray had struck, her husband hastily made his way to her side, driven by a combination of panic and determination. The knee-deep waters, which were once serene, underwent a remarkable transformation, turning into a fierce battleground. In this intense situation, her husband took on the daunting task of grappling with the thrashing stingray and the escalating crisis that was unfolding beneath the surface. He desperately tried to quell the restless movements of the aquatic assailant, struggling to hold both his wife and the agitated stingray steady. However, the creature continued to violently resist, relentlessly thrashing and sending the barbed stinger deeper into Christy's body. The struggle unfolded amidst the sun-drenched waves, intensifying the stakes and revealing a gripping narrative of resilience and survival in the face of an unforeseen menace lurking beneath the ocean's deceptively calm surface. After the stingray was ambushed, the unfolding drama at Bahia Beach reached a critical juncture. Christy Catafo O'Brien grappled with the relentless agony inflicted by the creature's barbed stinger in the turbulent aftermath. She recounted the struggle, her voice resonating through the once serene waters that now echoed with her words. The stingray had been in motion, flopping around, and with every wave or movement the barb relentlessly drove into her back. Her vivid account painted a picture of the relentless ordeal she had endured. In a race against time, the couple hurriedly dialed 911 as they desperately pleaded for immediate assistance, emphasizing the pressing urgency of the situation. However, the element of time was transformed into an adversary, as responders endured the excruciating wait of 45 minutes before arriving. Christie's resilience was facing a critical test as she took the agonizing wait. When help finally arrived, rescuers swiftly rushed her to the hospital. At the hospital, the medical team determined that a surgical intervention was imperative to extract the venomous barb that had become embedded in her back. She revealed that the venomous spike had narrowly missed puncturing her lungs by a mere 3 centimeters, bringing into sharp focus the razor-thin margin that separated survival from catastrophe. This revelation underscored the fragility of life when confronted with the capricious forces of nature. The narrative of Christy Catafo O'Brien's fateful encounter with a stingray continued to unfold, revealing the potential repercussions that extended beyond the immediate trauma. Her family wrote a poignant GoFundMe description, telling the ominous specter of nerve damage that loomed over her recovery. It was a stark reminder that the aftermath of nature's unexpected fury could leave enduring scars. The incident, gripping personally, has tapped into a more extensive and unsettling reality. According to the National Capital Poison Center, 1,500 and 2,000 stingray injuries were reported annually in the United States. However, in a peculiar turn of events, the majority of these cases were found to be non-fatal, as the primary source of harm stemmed from the puncture rather than the venom of the barbed assailant. Mike Heithaus, a highly experienced expert in marine life, offers valuable insights regarding the infrequency of lethal outcomes. He emphasized that these encounters became perilous only when a stingray barb stroked a major organ, resulting in a significant injury. The broader aspect of this marine drama was weaving a tapestry of risk and resilience. In this captivating tale, the delicate dance between humanity and the ocean's denizens unfolded against a backdrop of statistics and expert insights. These elements underscore the capricious nature of life at sea, as the characters navigate treacherous waters and face unforeseen challenges. The incident painted a vivid picture of the intricate relationship between humans and the vast expanse of the ocean, highlighting the ever-present dangers and the unwavering determination to overcome them. Throughout the incident, they demonstrated their unwavering spirit and resilience as they braved the unpredictable tides and encountered various marine creatures. It depicted the ebb and flow of life on the open waters, capturing the essence of the human experience intertwined with the forces of nature. It was a world where every decision carried weight and every action had consequences. After Christy Catafo O'Brien had her harrowing encounter with a stingray, experts unveiled a simple yet crucial piece of advice: shuffling your feet in the sand to avoid such injuries. The seemingly innocuous technique was transformed into a formidable defense against the unexpected menace that lurked beneath the ocean's surface. O'Brien grappled with the aftermath of her traumatic ordeal, and she compared herself to the legendary Australian crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, which added a poignant layer to the narrative. O'Brien revealed a haunting parallel to Irwin's tragic demise in 2006, as she recounted the stingray's attempt to replicate the fateful incident that had claimed the life of the renowned adventurer. She posted a raw and candid Instagram post where she confessed about the profound fear that had gripped her during the encounter. In her post, she drew chilling parallels to the iconic figure whose life had been cut short by a similar underwater adversary. The narrative took an emotional turn as it blended personal terror with echoes of a tragic past, underscoring the ever-present dance between humanity and the untamed forces of the natural world. Christy Catafo O'Brien emerged from the aftermath of her stingray encounter. She navigated the challenging path of recovery, grappling with the insidious effects of the venom and the looming specter of infections. Medication was her staunch ally throughout this arduous battle against the unseen adversaries that lay concealed beneath the vast expanse of the ocean's enigmatic depths. During candid reflection, she openly admitted, "The marine life had us somewhat at their mercy." The acknowledgement highlighted the inherent vulnerability that humans faced in the territory of creatures beneath the waves. Catafo O'Brien had once regarded Florida as her home for an extended period, However, she now found herself confronted with the paradoxical realization that familiarity had the potential to foster a deceptive sense of security. After spending a week in the hospital, where she relied on intravenous antibiotics to sustain her, she is currently facing enduring consequences. The pain persisted in her right arm, serving as a relentless reminder and a silent echo of the impact of the venom and the tumultuous journey of the barb through her muscles, tissue, and nerve endings. She embarked on a journey to regain mobility through occupational and physical therapy, and as she underwent rigorous treatments, the toll on her well-being became increasingly palpable. Catafo O'Brien, a nurse accustomed to caring for others, faced an emotional hurdle when she had to accept care in a role reversal situation. The tendrils of the ordeal extended into the psychological realm as they challenged her resilience and upended the familiar dynamics of her profession. Meanwhile, her husband, who had become a seasoned deputy accustomed to swiftly responding to emergencies, found himself deeply shaken by the profound vulnerability he experienced while witnessing his loved one's struggle. The tranquil waters, which had once served as a haven for leisure activities, suddenly unveiled their untamed nature, causing a profound sense of disbelief to wash over her. As she recounted her shocking experience, she conveyed a powerful reminder that the azure depths, which were alluring, were unequivocally the domain of marine life. This was a stark reality for anyone who underestimated the capricious forces hidden beneath the surface. Jamie Cunningham's idyllic day at Rarity Beach on New Zealand's South Island was transformed into a harrowing experience as a seemingly innocuous encounter with a stingray led to the collapse of his lung. The tranquil beauty of the beach served as the backdrop for this unexpected turn of events. The incident left Cunningham grappling with the immediate physical consequences and prompted him to have a sobering revelation about the broader impact of climate change on such encounters. A medical paper had been written to detail the aftermath of his injury, serving as a stark warning to Kiwis. The paper suggested that they brace themselves for an uptick in ray-related injuries as the climate evolved. Cunningham's ordeal was transformed into a poignant symbol that vividly depicted the intricate dance between humanity and the ever-evolving dynamics of the natural world. This narrative transcended the individual, resonating as a cautionary tale that underscored the potential ripple effects of climate change on the unsuspecting moments of leisure we often took for granted. Jamie Cunningham experienced a sudden and horrifying turn of events during his leisurely day at Invercargill's Rarity Beach in 2018. As he was enjoying the serene expanse of the beach, a stingray launched an unexpected attack, causing severe injuries to the left side of his chest and his right foot. In an instant, searing pain shattered the tranquility of the beach, rendering the potent combination of fentanyl, morphine, and ketamine ineffective in alleviating the agony. Cunningham's ordeal was transformed into a vivid snapshot of vulnerability, as the unpredictable forces of nature disrupted the ordinary rhythm of life. The beach, once considered a symbol of relaxation, transformed and turned into an arena where unexpected peril lurked. As this incident was unfolding, it was casting a spotlight not only on the physical trauma he had endured, but also on the profound limits of pain management that had been faced in the face of nature's capricious strikes. This narrative invited us to ponder the delicate balance between human presence and the untamed forces that lurked beneath the surface, turning moments of serenity into chapters of unforeseen challenges. Rarity Beach on New Zealand's South Island became an unexpected battleground, where the sea's serenity concealed the menace of lurking stingrays. In 2018, Jamie Cunningham's ordeal, etched in the sands, found its echo in another Southlander, Stuart Sutherland, who faced a similar stabbing in January 2022. Their shared misfortune unfolded against a backdrop of rare thoracic injuries. An extraordinary anomaly became a groundbreaking medical paper by surgical registrar Benjamin Black, research fellow Monica Londell, and consultant surgeon Conrad Richter. The rarity of such injuries took center stage as the medical community grappled with the aftermath of these unique encounters. With a meticulous focus on Cunningham's case, the paper delved into the limited instances of severe thoracic stingray injuries in Australasia, where fatalities remained a rare, albeit haunting, reality. This incident became a chilling reminder that beneath the picturesque facade of Rarity Beach lay a realm where leisure collided with the extraordinary, leaving stories that echoed not only in the lives of those affected, but also in the annals of medical exploration. Jamie Cunningham recently had an encounter that revisited the dangerous dance between humans and stingrays, invoking a chilling resonance with the tragic demise of Steve Irwin in September 2006. Irwin's unfortunate death occurred when a stingray barb pierced his chest during the filming on the Great Barrier Reef. However, Cunningham, 52 years old, discovered a comparable storyline. Cunningham, who had already experienced skin-shredding accidents and a collarbone break while road cycling in the past, found himself facing a whole new level of agony when he encountered the stingray. The pain was described as absolutely mental, which painted a vivid picture of the excruciating torment that transcended conventional scales. As Cunningham's incident unfolded, it transformed into a visceral exploration that actively delved into the intersection between human vulnerability and the unpredictable forces that govern the untamed depths. In these uncharted territories, leisure moments were abruptly transformed into arenas of profound peril, echoing the haunting specter of Irwin's fateful encounter with nature's enigmatic creatures. In late December 2018, the sun-drenched tranquility enveloped Jamie Cunningham and their family as they embarked on an outing for boogie boarding. Little did they know that this seemingly innocent adventure would soon take a dramatic turn, as they found themselves unexpectedly confronting the hidden perils lurking within the vast expanse of the ocean. Completely unaware of the impending danger, Cunningham inadvertently placed his foot on a juvenile stingray lurking beneath the shallow waters, setting off a series of events that would quickly escalate into a gripping and intense battle against the unpredictable forces of nature. He felt a sudden sharp pain as his foot was initially stabbed, which gave a subtle indication of the elusive marine inhabitants that were present in the area. However, the unmistakable sensation of the seabed shifting beneath him served as a clear signal of a more foreboding encounter. His fears were confirmed when an adult stingray, armed with a venomous barb, struck his ribs. He initially dismissed the sensations as encounters with innocuous objects like shells and branches, but soon the excruciating grip of the venom engulfed him. During those moments, Cunningham grappled with an unusual and peculiar realization. He realized this serene coastal escape had taken an unexpected turn, plunging him into a dangerous dance with the sea's enigmatic creatures. Jamie Cunningham emerged from the surf, his breath reduced to mere fragments as each word escaped him one at a time. The onlookers were sent shivers through their spines as they witnessed a scene that unfolded like a desperate gasp for life. His wife, in particular, was deeply affected by this sight, as she believed that he teetered on the brink of mortality. Yet amidst his struggle, Cunningham clung to the awareness that he was not bleeding out. The unfolding drama took an agonizing turn as the ambulance, a lifeline racing against time, took 40 minutes to reach the beach. He spent 2 nights in the hospital, where he was overshadowed not by the wound itself, but by the insidious venom that threatened to paralyze his diaphragm. Cunningham's anxiety was shifting to a different realm as he found himself consumed by the urgent need for medical professionals to comprehend the intricacies of stingray toxin reactions. He felt relieved when his case was documented in a medical journal, and this became a testament to the resilience that he had developed from facing adversity. The urgency of medical understanding wove this narrative as it unfolded against the ominous backdrop of the poorly understood realm of ray venom. In this realm, the absence of an anti-venom amplified the stakes in the intricate dance between humanity and the enigmatic creatures of the deep. The repercussions of stingray envenomation were experienced as the venom infiltrated the body, causing a range of immediate trauma. These repercussions extended beyond the initial incident, creating a complex narrative of clinical presentations that were often difficult to understand, potentially leading to delays in treating bacterial infections. Jamie Cunningham grappled with the aftermath of his encounter, experiencing a range of distressing symptoms. Sweating, a temporary loss of consciousness, nausea, diarrhea, low blood pressure, and irregular heartbeats were all part of the venom's multifaceted assault, painting a harrowing picture of the ordeal he had endured. Beyond these immediate threats, the malice extended its insidious nature to the potential destruction of body tissue. thereby compounding the complexity of Cunningham's hospital presentation. The medical mystery unveiled as the stark contrast between his apparent severity and the injury begged to be unraveled. The unveiling of the research paper occurred when it was published in the New Zealand Medical Journal, shedding light on the gaps in the understanding of stingray injuries. The article, which had an ominous undertone, referenced a study conducted in 2018. This study predicted a future scenario in which climate change would drive a significant increase in stingrays entering New Zealand's waters. As a result, injuries caused by stingrays would become a more frequent and urgent concern. The cautionary tale unfolded as a witness to the immediate dangers of stingray encounters and contemplated the broader implications that climate-driven changes in marine ecosystems could bring to our shores. Tales of resilience and survival were witnessed by the waters of Rarity Beach, where the sunlit surface concealed the unpredictable forces lurking beneath. After a stingray incident, Jamie Cunningham sought comfort in the waves of the Catlins, but the murky memories of Rarity continued to haunt them. Stuart Sutherland's case on the close encounter with the dangerous beach differed from that of Jamie Cunningham. Despite experiencing the excruciating pain of the stingray strike, he considered himself fortunate. He cast his net in the early morning hours when a searing flash of agony struck, making him wonder if his calf had snapped or if a shark had bitten him. As the blood poured and the neoprene waders were pierced, the harrowing truth was unveiled. Medical professionals remained skeptical as Sutherland continued to navigate his ordeal, with the wound's depth of 7.5 centimeters underscoring the severity. The doctors had to perform emergency surgery to combat compartment syndrome, which demonstrated the hidden dangers that lurked beneath the deceptively calm surface. Sutherland's leg bore scars that told the story of a journey towards physical healing, but the mental obstacles of going back to the sea remained challenging. He cautiously eased back into work, and revisiting the water was a poignant challenge. Cunningham stated that stingrays were generally non-aggressive. Therefore, if you found yourself in murky water, it was advised to stir up the sand and shuffle your feet to generate noise. The rays are likely to be prompted to move away by this action. It served as a stark reminder that the tranquility of the beach concealed tales of survival and resilience. It urged a collective vigilance, especially for the vulnerable, in the face of nature's wondrous creatures. The untimely demise of a 42-year-old has marked another haunting chapter in the annals of encounters with stingrays, echoing the tragic events of a bygone era. This event, which serves as a sad reminder of the dangers that lurked beneath the ocean's surface, unfolded more than a decade after the world had bid farewell to the legendary crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin. The chilling parallels become unmistakable as the stingray's barb pierces the chest, acting as a silent assailant in the serene waters. This occurrence brings back memories of Irwin's fatal encounter, which took place while he was filming on the hallowed grounds of the Great Barrier Reef. In this contemporary tale, the shadows of the past were intertwined with the present, evoking a profound unpredictability of nature and a delicate balance between humans and the enigmatic creatures that inhabited the world's oceans. The narrative served as a poignant reflection on the enduring legacy of Steve Irwin. It stood as a stark testament to the enduring, albeit rare, dangers in the ocean's depths. Even a seemingly harmless encounter could escalate into a life-altering tragedy in this treacherous environment. The swimmer lost their life tragically under the golden embrace of an Australian beach when a rare suspected stingray attack occurred. The azure waves, which were usually a haven for leisure, transformed into the stage where an unexpected confrontation unfolded between humanity and the enigmatic forces of the ocean. The shadow of this sad event deepened even further as reports began to surface of two separate shark encounters, which cast a disconcerting pall over the waters, beckoning adventurers and beachgoers alike. In its weaving, the incident juxtaposed against the backdrop of these harrowing incidents presents a tale that delves into the erratic nature of the ocean. It explores how even the most idyllic settings, once transformed, can become arenas of peril. This weekend, a series of events unfolded, serving as an unsettling reminder that beneath the sunlit surface, a realm existed where humanity had to navigate the delicate balance between leisure and the unpredictable forces that governed the vast expanse of the sea. A relaxing day turned tragic in the calm waters off Lauderdale Beach, only 23 kilometers from Hobart in Tasmania, when a man suffered a puncture wound to his lower abdomen, possibly caused by a marine critter. As friends rushed to carry him ashore, the lovely environment of the southern island state was broken. However, the story took a terrifying turn when, despite their attempts, he died of a heart attack and was unable to be renewed. The haunting echo of Steve Irwin's deadly encounter with a stingray reverberates in this story as authorities hesitantly imply a link pending further study and examination. The peaceful seas that beckon reveal a painful warning that, in the unpredictable dance between man and the ocean's inhabitants, even the most serene moments can unravel into heartbreaking catastrophes. As Tasmania Police Senior Constable Brett Bowering articulates the uncertainty around the occurrence, searching for specific facts becomes a grave endeavor in deciphering the secrets hidden beneath the surface. A weekend plagued by the unpredictable fury of the ocean unfolded around the Australian coastline, leaving a trail of heartbreaking experiences that highlight humanity's inconsistent relationship with the deep. In the southern regions of Tasmania, the 42-year-old man's peaceful day off Lauderdale Beach took a terrible turn when he got a puncture wound, possibly inflicted by a sea critter, and died of a heart attack on the beach. The haunting echoes of this incident reverberated alongside two separate shark attacks, one off the east coast near Sydney on Saturday, when a 24-year-old surfer felt a shark lashing against his legs during a lesson, and another off the north coast on Sunday, when a 17-year-old boy was bitten while spearfishing. The infrequent and startling instances underscore the inherent dangers woven throughout the tapestry of ocean activity. The Australian coastline is a sad reminder of the delicate balance between leisure and the untamed forces that govern the enormous expanse of the water. At the same time, authorities struggle to identify the shark species involved and discuss how to mitigate these encounters. The assaults are the sixth and seventh in less than 2 months, igniting a national debate about the changing relationships between humans and the ocean's apex predators, as the public grapples with the urgency of lowering the risk of such hazardous encounters. In the sun-soaked shores of Australia, where the ocean's call intertwines with the thrill of adventure, a stark reality unfolded. A country that boasted one of the world's most significant incidences of shark attacks. Within the vast tapestry of marine encounters, the occurrence of fatalities has remained a rare yet haunting thread that has woven its way into the fabric of our collective consciousness. There had been a total of 13 unprovoked shark attacks recorded that year, with one particularly tragic incident occurring in the Whitsunday Islands in early November, resulting in a loss of life. Sydney's Taronga Zoo collected data that depicted the evolving dynamics between humans and the ocean's apex predators. In the previous year, a total of 15 attacks were recorded, while in 2016, there were 17 encounters, which unfortunately resulted in 2 deaths. In 2015, New South Wales hosted an international conference in response to the specter of rising attacks. The conference's purpose was to unite marine experts worldwide in a collective effort to understand and address this escalating phenomenon. The crucible of knowledge gave rise to a multitude of innovative solutions. In this state, non-lethal measures were trialed, including using aerial drones to monitor shark movements and implementing smart drumlines that functioned as a vigilant early warning system. The Australian coastline transformed into a crucible for these high-stakes encounters, where marine experts and policymakers engaged in an ongoing dialogue that echoes the urgent necessity of navigating the delicate balance between human recreation and the untamed forces of the ocean. A shroud of doubt hovered over the beach where tragedy had struck a day earlier, as the sunny waves caressed the shoreline on Sunday. The incident triggered a debate about the beach's future closure. Clarence Mayor Doug Chipman focused on the gravity of the situation, highlighting the importance of determining if this was an isolated tragedy or if a more significant threat hung over the city. The choice to keep the beach open on Sunday highlighted the delicate balance between leisure and nature's unruly forces. Stingrays are mainly peaceful species, and fatal encounters with people are rare. The juxtaposition of a peaceful beach and a potential hidden danger heightens the narrative, forcing a community and its leaders to struggle with the nuances of safety and embracing the ocean.